It's over 25 girls in my section. Let's make a movie tonight. You won't regret, you won't regret it. For real. For real. Yeah.
So live here with Future. This is the second time for us.
Yeah, second time.
Okay, so tell us, a few weeks ago you dropped F.B.G, the movie. So tell us a little bit about it, the artist you're working with.
It was just an introduction for Casino because he had a lot of momentum, just been building up. So I was just trying to find a way to tie that in and brand it and market. Really going after him, Casino, he got the momentum right now. So I was just like, man, might as well just drop a whole mixtape and brand the label at the same time.
Speaking of your music, tell us what you're working on right now, because you are in LA, so obviously you're in the studio. The mixtape, new album.
We put the mixtape out, we released it. I had the Drake record, I sacrificed the Drake record, the For Real record. Had the CeeLo with Wale. I mean, even having the Karate Chop, this new Mark McGuire record has been getting a great response. This Chosen one with Rocco on it, this Busta Rhymes and Rocco record. Mexico ran that little Young Scooter record, this Casino Killing It featuring Slice 9. We just gave it away a lot of hits, and I feel like we're not even giving away because I feel like this music that's gonna be able to grow. So within time, you'll understand, you know what I'm saying? The people understand how major this mixtape will be. Like, only time will tell.
So the For Real record with Drake, is that off the mixtape or the album?
It's on the mixtape, because I also have a record that's on for my album that I really wanted to be on my album. I've been, just had it sent to the side for the album. It was another record, so I was just like, I don't really want to have two records with him on the album when I know this other record is in a whole nother lane. It's a lane changer.
So for that record, you know, everything you've been releasing, it's just like your fans and just the blogosphere has just like been eating it up. With that record, there was just like some negative backlash.
They said negative backlash for what record?
The For Real record.
For real?
Yeah.
I ain't even know.
So you're not on, you don't read the comments.
I don't never read comments, no blogs. I don't wake up. I got people around me that do that all the time, and they don't tell me because they already know I don't even like to hear about it. So that's why I'm here where I'm at right now, because I never paid attention to what anybody else say, because they're only words, they're only comments. I know the moves that I'm making, and I know the reasons I'm doing certain things, why I'm putting records out. Those records, there's a taste maker, there's a taste records like for taste, you know what I'm saying? You think that's ain't the whole, I didn't give you everything, you know what I mean? It was an appetizer.
So with the year just starting, you are technically being crowned that buzzworthy artist of 2013. So with working with all these different people, how do you say no sometimes, or do you not say no?
Whatever happens, you know. I was in the studio with Wiz yesterday, and we've been trying to get in the studio with his schedule and my schedule for a minute now. And yesterday just so happened to be the day that we get in the studio and just vibe out. It was more like an introduction to each other and just getting to know each other, whatever, because we've been on the phone, been texting, and real cool dude, and we just had a real good smoke session, you know what I mean, and listened to some music and vibed out. And every day is a new day, and you meet different people. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, who you might be in the studio with. If the schedule permits me, then I'm willing to work with whoever.
Speaking of features, the record with Rihanna, Love Songs.
Yeah.
Now, that's, you know, that in itself is incredible. Can we expect a video, you guys to perform it?
I don't know what to expect from that because it's not my record, you know what I mean? It's our record. I'm happy to be a part of it, just to be on the album. And I take every step in one step at a time, you know, so if she want to do the video, then, you know, I'm open to doing it whenever. However, you know, I'm a type of dude, when I'm into something, man, I just show up. I don't go through the labels or nothing. I just book my own flights. I'm here, so wherever you shoot it at, I'm willing to show up, you know what I mean? But just get it done, you know. If she want to do that, perform it. If I'm not performing, if I'm somewhere and we perform the song together, I'm rocking with her.
I know you mentioned you did like 2 records with Drake, and you guys seem to have a very great chemistry.
Yeah.
Can we expect maybe you guys to do like an EP or a mixtape or anything together?
Man, we was in the studio one time, we was just freelancing, talking about this Casey and JoJo record, like the Casey and JoJo album. That's just dope, but you know, besides that, you know, when we in the studio, man, we be in the zone. Like me and dude be in a super zone, and we be on the same page though. He can turn on the beat, you like, I was thinking that, and we find ways to build from it. We just finding the time to try to make it happen, you know what I'm saying, to squeeze it in there.
So let's talk hobbies and what you do in your off time. You're always in the studio.
Always.
Always on the radio. You know, like a Meek Mill does the bikes on his off time. Currency collects the little cars. What do you do? Like, what's your love?
I'm always just thinking and just trying to find a way to better myself as the business side. That's my hobby, business, like fashion. If I'm not doing that, I'm somewhere trying to coordinate some fashion together.
So now you are in a very different space where, you know, people want to know who you're dating and just your personal life. So recently, you were coming out of the studio with Ciara. So the internet says that you guys were dating. Well, I want to say certain blogs.
We was in the studio, she worked on music. Like she sing, you know what I mean? So we was coming out of the studio, we working on music. And like, man, as far as her situation and my situation, like, man, our personal life, I don't want to talk about it, but man, just know she not going nowhere. Yo, what's good? This is Future Hendrix, and you watching CivilTV with my girl, Ciara Silver. She turned up. Salute. I appreciate all the love. Love for life, Future Hendrix, you know what I mean? Super Future, astronaut status, whatever. Peace. Free bands.
They wanna pop champagne, they wanna drink, for real.